Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on the Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we are pleased to welcome you to this Friday matinee performance. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. Those terms are new to you. We will explain them throughout the course of today's performance. We also have a pick 3 wager in game 4. That's the early pick 3 in games 4, 5, and 6. It's so popular we now have a late pick 3 in games 7, 8, and 9. Play the pick 3, correctly pick the winners of those 3 games. We have the mighty Ocho Jackpot that begins in game 1. That's a pick 8 wager, and yesterday someone had 7 of 8. In fact, I may have spoken to that person on the drive in today. And threw some money at it, gave it a shot. I believe he said it was a $32 wager that was his experience.
32 to 3,000. That's not bad.
With a $3,000 guarantee on the Mighty Ocho. So the Mighty Ocho can be interesting. Give it a shot. And we also have the most generous wager in all of parimutuel wagering right here at Magic City. That is the Magic City High 5 Jackpot. That is a jackpot wager guaranteed at $2,000. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The High 5 is a pick 5. We do have one scratch in today's performance. Kubala is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That does not affect games 1, 2, 3, or 4. That takes effect in game 5. Game 5, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with number 13, Douglas. Game 5, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with number 13, Douglas. Game 6, post 7, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. Game 6, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. Game 7, post 3, in the backcourt, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Fred. Game 7, post 3, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Fred. Game 8, post 2, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. Game 8, post 2, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. Finally, Game 9, post 2, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. Game 9, post 2, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. Wow. So I started a minute late. I got all that in. You've shaved. And Scott's here.
Special guest. Hello, Scott. Welcome back. It's been a while.
Only when you're ready.
I'm ready, guys.
Only when you're ready. It's been months.
What was it? Doubles Duel number 1? Was that perhaps the last time I was in the booth?
August?
No, Doubles Duel 2. I was
September?
He
was in the booth for
the
second Doubles Duel.
Yeah, but we didn't show anybody that. You see?
Well, they saw it live.
If you live locally, you got a chance to see that. But the folks who tune in every day who are bitching and just saying, "Where the hell is Scott?" It's like, I'm sorry.
I know.
He's doing a couple other things.
Rampant outcries. No, I've been traversing the state of Florida, guys, back and forth. Now we're good, I guess. Diane helped me a little.
Now we can hear you in our heads.
Tech help there. Thank you.
I hear you in my head when I should be sleeping. But
that's all right, Stu. I hear you in my head as well, so it's all right. No, I've been traversing the state of Florida back and forth because we just opened up a new facility over in Bonita Springs.
Pictures. This is a nice place.
Sure. It's great, and I know we have some fans and some listeners over there on the West Coast. So we're tucked right between Naples and Fort Myers in Bonita Springs, off of I-75, about a mile and a half west, headed toward the Gulf on Bonita Beach Road, and beautiful poker room and a sports room that features Magic City Jai-Alai because we would have it no other way.
Wow.
And a restaurant over there called the Brass Tap. Brass Tap is throughout the state of Florida, a really good sports bar burger place, and so that's opened up, and we're running there, and hopefully we'll get some of the Jai-Alai fans maybe to take a trek over there and wager and watch and grab something to eat. So that's been a lot of fun, and now we're getting Jai-Alai centric. So I'm just looking. We got 5 minutes or so to the game. So we have a lot of announcements and things to talk about.
Which is why we asked you to come in, because he gave me a list of things to talk about, and it's like, Scott, seriously, I lose attention after the first 2 minutes.
Yeah, Scott, you're better off doing this yourself.
How about you come in? We get you a nice seat.
I appreciate. It's very comfortable.
Cushioned.
Thank you. We do a little better in Jai-Alai, and we'll actually be able to afford lazy boys, and you guys can,
Wow.
I don't know. Does Andrew know what a lazy boy chair is?
There's actually a Lazy Boy store in the suburb where I grew up, so I'm familiar with Lazy Boy. Never had a chair though, so that would be a nice.
Just picture Stu and Andrew and Diane
and Lazy Boys.
And Lazy Boys, laying back here, just announcing Jai-Alai.
More than 180 degree. Yeah.
Yes, we hired someone just to keep score. Press one, press the other one. That's what he does. He presses one of 2 buttons.
Absolutely. But no, we have a bunch of topics and announcements for today. I'm going to be here for about 3 games, I think, with you guys, and then you'll more than ably carry on. So
it's amazing how much better the games get, because folks know that we do contracts annually. I'm not saying that he's paying attention. I'm just saying he's paying attention. That's all.
Should be in store for a pretty good one. Well, we got a couple announcements to get to here with 4 minutes to that first game. We got this video that we always show you before the first game that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance. That, of course, is Spectacular 7 scoring. Take a look.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
And we're back here now, just 3 minutes away from the start of game number 1. No scratches in those first 4 games of this performance, although Kubala is scratching all of his scheduled appearances. That begins in that 5th game. We'll get you those before that start of the high 5 in game 3.
So, Andrew, how are you? I always ask that question. If I didn't, in spite of the fact that Scott's here, I always ask that question. How are you?
Doing well, actually.
Because I am genuinely concerned.
Came off of a Bears win last night, so we're in a great mood.
What's a Bears win?
What's a bear? No, the dog.
No, we shouldn't take this conversation that direction. But I'm familiar with what a bear is.
Chicago Bears beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and we got a lot of fans in Tampa.
Football reference.
Football reference. I'm sure our fans in Tampa are waking up this morning a little somber.
Once they put Cestas on, I might consider following them. No Cestas, I'm not paying attention.
Got some football guys that have transitioned here.
That's why I pay attention to them.
That's what pay attention to only
Tenard showed me his Super Bowl. Jedden showed me his Super Bowl ring. I said, it's very nice. I don't know what it's for. I think it's very nice, but hey, you're getting better. You got a nicer bow tie. Yeah. Shows me a Super Bowl ring. I said, beautiful bow tie.
You could see it beautifully on the Robota. Yeah. Well, the week has started off pretty strong. A couple of guys here have been playing well the last couple of weeks. El Barba, 3 wins for him. First 2 performances, just keeps on playing well. Ben, actually out in the lead for that Golden Cesta. He's got 4 wins, 2 places, and 2 shows. He's been all over the board. Ron with 3 wins as well. He's been in the money of 7 of his 8 games. So a lot of guys have been pretty dominant thus far, and on the flip side of that, a lot of guys looking to get in the money for the first time, get in the win column for the first time. Just going down the list here. Asier hadn't got a win. Vuelo, nothing on the board. Diaz, couple of places, but nothing in the win column. Cool Fitness. Fred, CRB, nothing in the top 2. Tennessee, nothing in the top 2. So, wow, look at this. Keep going. Anderluck, 0 for 10 in the money yesterday. So perhaps expect a big day.
Don't tell him that. You'll piss him off. Yeah, let's not upset Anderluck, okay? let's not upset Anderluck.
But we've seen him just in a flash, snap of a finger, he can turn it on. So perhaps expect him to get in the win column. Bueno also played well, but wasn't able to close it out. So we'll see how the action goes today. A lot of highlight for you, 18 games, and let's get right into it with game number 1 of this first matinee performance.
Time to begin the Friday matinee performance. This is a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Up first, serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Fred. Our first matchup has Fred serving to the bouncing Vuelo. I say bouncing because he's literally bouncing in the blue of post 2. There's the serve. We begin game 1. Good catch by Fred. Backhand from the 7 line. Caught in the air by Vuelo. Vuelo laying one up. Fred makes the catch. Rotate forehand. Lands in. Fred from the 11 line. Ball tipped, point 1. That's a good start to our first game. We always like to see that. Fred will now serve in this matchup to the white shirt at post 3. Here's CRB. Strong backhand by CRB. Rebote forehand by Fred to the overhead screen, point 3. That'll bring to the court the green shirt at post 4. Here's number 30, Diaz. Diaz from the backhand, keeping it to the inside. CRB's looking for a bote. Plays it on the forehand. Diaz makes the catch. There's the costado. It was a 2-all, fell short. Point 3. CRB's on the board with 2 points. Here is the black shirt at post 5, Juice. CRB from the left side. Low runner to the inside, picked off on the forehand of Juice. Juice sends it up, a little too high. That hit the overhead screen, point 3. CRB has made 3 straight points. In this matchup, he serves to the yellow shirt at post 6, worn by Assier. Strong backhand by Assier. Good catch by CRB. CRB let that one go. Reverse hit the overhead screen. Out of play, point 6. That puts Assier on the board with a point. In this matchup, he serves to the pink shirt of post 7. Here's Tennessee. That's an overserve. Ball must land between the 4 and 7 line. That went just past the 7. Point goes to the 7.
Ooh, good sport.
Here now to complete the first round and receive. Purple shirt at post 8, El Barba. Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Tennessee takes it on the right side. Picada, the big bounce, goes up, brought down by El Barba. Tennessee now from the backhand. Hard throw. Robote left side, clipped the side wall. Tennessee's got it at the 10 line. Throws a carom. Does not open up. El Barba catches it, returns it. That's going to score on the second bounce, point 8. El Barba gets the last point of the first round. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the blue at post 2, Vuelo. Powerful backhand caught in the air by Vuelo. El Barba makes the catch. Sends the costado to the inside. Vuelo. Forehand rebote to the overhead screen. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Returning, ready to receive. Red shirt at post 1 is Fred. Ball tipped by Fred off the serve, point 8. That takes El Barba to a possible game point. On the court, trying to stop him in the green shirt at post 4 is Diaz. Diaz with a good catch off the serve. Nice backhand. Carries deep into the backcourt. Rebote by El Barba, catch by Diaz. Diaz, Costado to the inside, big bounce. Rebote by El Barba, hook to the pad, point 4. Nice straight point run there by El Barba in the second round. Diaz on the board with 2 points in this matchup, serving to the black shirt at post 5. Here's Juice. Backhand got away from Juice, went to the overhead screen, point 4. Diaz with 4 points, serving to the returning 3 post. Here's CRB. Strong backhand, caught in the air by Diaz. Diaz clipped the sidewall. Diaz sets up for the rebote. Nice rebote by Diaz to the inside. Good catch by CRB. Good backhand. Rebote right on the sidewall, played beautifully from the forehand of Diaz. Here's CRB at the 10 line. Picada, big bounce. Rebote left side by Diaz. Another good rebote by Diaz. Karam does not open up. Diaz makes the catch, returns it to the inside, and it scores, point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt at post 4, Diaz. Trying to stop him, Asier, yellow shirt at post 6. Rebote left side by Diaz. Here's Asier. Asier sends another one back. It's a difficult rebote played from the forehand of Diaz. Scoop attempt missed. That is point and game to the green shirt of post 4, Diaz. No playoff here. 8 places, 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-8-3. It's official. Coming in first, post 4, Diaz. Taking second, post 8, El Barba. Coming in third, post 3, CRB. 4-8-3 is the official order finish for Game 1. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. That's the way we like to see the game start.
Yeah, it was good play. Good play Game 1, and nice to see Diaz notch a win there as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's been a while here, just to click back. Since the last time Diaz won, you got to go all the way back to week 19, so it's been 4 and a third length week drought there. So good to see him back in the win column. First time here in week 23. Hopefully we'll see him in a couple more.
And it's showing in the payoffs as well. $2 wagered on 4 to win, returning $20.40. That's a nice win price. $2 Quinella 4-8, $33. The trifecta 4-8-3. That's first, second, and third place finishing $348 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for game 2 is just 7 minutes away.
And to get you all up to the start of that second game, for those new fans that are perhaps here joining us for the first time, we have this video that will explain in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now, just 5 minutes away from the start of that second game. And if you're just joining us, we got Scott in the booth here, 3-man booth, at least for a couple games here today, and some big announcements.
Big announcements.
Magic City Jai-Alai.
Yes, so let's kick it off. Our final doubles tournament of the year kicks off next Thursday. $15,000 up for grabs in prize money. And these new doubles teams, I'll let Andrew, you and Stu, Andrew, maybe you can read them off, and then I know later today and through the weekend you guys can be sort of breaking things down.
Yeah, so these doubles teams for Tournament 2, you got Douglas and Asier, Kubala and El Barba, Tennessee and Bueno, they're back again, Ben and CRB, Ron with Juice, Bradley and Jedden, Carballo and Diaz, Ikeda and Cool Fitness, and then Anderluck and Vuelo. So those are going to be the doubles teams for tournament number 2 that you said starting next week.
Yeah, and I think some of the, intriguing ones are the Kubala El Barba. Yeah. That's a new pairing, and Bradley and Jedden, a new pairing. So you've got Ron with Juice. They've played together before. They should be a strong team. Obviously, Douglas and Asier going strong right now, but it'll be very interesting to see if these sort of new pairings can make a strong showing. And then you've got sort of the tried and true with Tennessee and Bueno, who are just solid and all the way through.
Absolutely. Wouldn't sleep on Ikeda and Cool Fitness either. That team has been playing really well since they just got together. I think last week they made their first showing as a pairing, so it's going to be great. These teams are all very even, so excited for that second doubles tournament.
Yeah, and I know you and Stu will get a chance to kind of break these down in more detail absolutely. When I bail out on you guys in a couple of games. The second announcement, which we can squeeze in before game 2, and then we'll save the other one for.
You got 3 minutes, and if you want to hold post time, guess what? You're the only one who can make that call.
We're not going to hold post time.
So feel free.
The U.S. National Jai-Alai Championships postponed. Us and Jack. That's what I like. Us and Jack. Postponed due to Corona COVID-19 or whatever you would like to call it, is going to take place right here on December 5th and 6th. So Saturday, December 5th, Sunday, December 6th. Us and Jack, our national championships will take place. We don't know if we will be having any fans allowed in. We're hoping to at least get the players' families and close friends in the Fronton. But the tournament is going to go on. We're in the process now of sort of redoing the pairings. We have somewhere between 35 and 40 confirmed players, and know that we're going to pick up more than that. But we're really looking forward to it. It's important we launch this tournament. It'll be, of course, in December this year, and then it'll come back much quicker in 2021. But I know I'm excited, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to that. We were really waiting, to see how the Magic City players would fare, maybe against Dania players or Miami players, and even how some of the amateurs would fare. And now, December 5th and 6th, the gauntlet gets laid down, and we'll have some fun here.
Yeah, no, there's no question I'm looking forward to that. And considering that my contract is up on November 30th, I may actually show up with popcorn and sunglasses and sit in the audience.
You and Jeeves.
I think it's going to be Juice and I will. No, what, play?
Jeeves.
Oh, Jeeves. I thought you said Juice.
Close family and friends.
Yeah, no chance I'm playing. Jeeves. Does Jeeves play Jai-Alai?
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
That's how you got into this, isn't it?
That's how we found it, yeah.
I should have known.
Yeah.
I should have.
The connection, a deep connection, really.
Scott, you're not used to the randomness.
No, I love the randomness. I was actually pondering that remark about the contract.
So says the COO. Yeah.
I think your agent may have dropped off a signed contract to me. Maybe
that's always after his 10%. 10% of what? So I get a pay cut, you get your 10% up front. That's a great deal.
We have to have a forensic expert look into the handwriting on that signature, but I'm pretty sure, Stu, you're renewed And I'm very happy with the terms, which means you're probably not as happy with the terms.
I'm sure. I picture lefty going it. I'm not even sure who I'm dealing with now, lefty or righty, going in and basically saying, yeah, no, sure, no, 15% cut, he's fine with that. He's good. COVID, it's fine. He's fine with that. He's not well. He's not well from the neck up. People in the comments section saying he doesn't sound well. No, 10% off, not a problem. The insurance, someone else can pay for that. That takes us to 0 minutes. Time to begin game number 2. A spectacular 7 singles match. We make ourselves laugh anyway. Play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is number 10, Juice. Receiving the blue at post 2 is Tennessee. Juice going for a save. Just missed. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3 worn by Fred. Fred on the backhand. Strong backhand by Fred. Rabote coming all the way out to the 4 line. Tennessee was there. Just took his eye off the ball. Point 3. In this matchup, Fred will serve to the green shirt of post 4. Here's number 29, Vuelo. Good catch by Vuelo off a good serve by Fred. Fred turns and makes the rebote. Vuelo on the forehand from the 10 line. Scoop attempt missed, point 4. That'll bring to the court the black shirt of post 5. Here's number 77, El Barba. Strong forehand by El Barba. Good catch by Vuelo. Low, hard backhand caught in the air by El Barba. Vuelo, left side. Rabote, 2-all. Here's Vuelo with a hop. Low and hard, caught on the left side of El Barba. Scoop attempt missed. Rabote, it's going to be a 2-all. El Barba gets there, stops it. Soft touch, that's all you need to do is get it in, have it bounce twice. Excellent throw by El Barba, point 5. Yellow shirt at post 6. Here's CRB. Rabote left side by El Barba. Here's CRB at the 10 line. Oh, with a drop ball, point 5. 2 points for El Barba. That'll bring to the court the pink shirt at post 7. Here's number 30, Diaz. It's a strong forehand throw by Diaz back to the inside. Soft touch by El Barba, not soft enough. There's the 2-all. Lands just out. Point 5. 5 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8, Asier. Strong backhand by Assier. Rebote left side by El Barba. Scoop attempt missed. 0.5. 5 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 1. Juice. Juice waits for it to come off the side wall just as he should. This backhand gets away from him again. Strong backhand, little too hard. That hit the overhead screen. 0.5. That gives a possible game point here to El Barba in the black shirt of post 5. Trying to stop him, post 2, Tennessee. Tennessee with a good catch off a dying serve. Very nice. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Hard throw to the inside. Here's Tennessee. Nice backhand. El Barba for the rebote. Hard to the inside. Tennessee from the 11 line. Strong backhand. Caught in the air by El Barba. Reverse 2-all. Oh, I hate that shot, but he scored and won with it. Point and game. Another perfect game to the black shirt of post 5, El Barba. I seriously think we should fine Ron $20 every time someone throws that. Just my opinion. 3, 4, and 2 playing. Yeah. 3, 4, and 2 playing off. 3, 4, and 2 playing off 4, second and third place. Strong backhand by Vuelo. Good catch by Fred. Cortada just above the pad. Literally just above the pad and scoring. Well thrown by Fred. 0.3. Possible place point for the 3. Here's post 2, Tennessee. Got him. 0.2. We'll turn him around now. 2 serves, 3. This is place and show point. Good serve by Tennessee. Here's Fred. Strong backhand to the inside. Tennessee's there. Catch by Fred. Mid-court placement. Tennessee's on it. Strong forehand goes to the inside. Fred's there. Tennessee from the 11 line. Picada. Big bounce going up. Rebote forehand. That's a good effort by Fred. It will fall short. Point and place to post 2. 3 shows. Unofficial order of finish 5-2-3. It's official. Coming in first, post 5, El Barba. Post 2, Tennessee comes in second. Fred comes in third. 5-2-3 is the official order of finish for Game 2. There your prices. $2 Quinella, 2.5, $14.60. Looks like someone was expecting to see El Barba come in that game. The trifecta, 5-2-3. That's first, second, and third place finishing $96.60. $2 wagered on 5 to win, still returning $10.80. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 3. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Most importantly, game 3 begins. The high 5 jackpot. Game 3 is the beginning of the high 5, which is a pick 5. You correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. If you do so, and you are the only person holding a ticket that does so, again, I like that do so and does so. I like that when it works in my head. No, it
sounds really good.
And when it comes out sounding good, I like them when it works. If you do so and it does so, there's a $2,000 guarantee. Let's take a quick look at some scratches that come up beginning in Game 5. This is a reminder that Kubala is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That scratch does not begin to take effect until Game 5. Game 5, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Douglas. Game 5, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Douglas. Game 6, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. Game 6, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedden. And in Game 7, post 3, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Fred. Game 7, post 3, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Fred. That's the scratch of Kubala as he affects the high five, the pick 5 here at Magic City. Post time for Game 3 and the pick 5 is 7 minutes away. Good luck.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
Congratulations to this week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winner, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder. This team secured the victory with a total of 169 points with the roster of singles players Douglas, Albarba, and Jedden, and doubles pairing Cool Fitness and Ikeda. In one of the closest contests of the season, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder nailed down the top fantasy scorer of the week, spending the big bucks on the $10 draft of Douglas. Number 13 put together yet another incredible performance, winning 10 games, finishing in the money 16 times, and totaling a roster high mark of 67 fantasy points. Douglas imposed his will upon the feature game Pelotaris all week long with his devastating combination of power and finesse, even outscoring Ron, who was priced at $9 by 19 points. With just $11 remaining, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder chose very wisely with his selection of El Barba at $5. Number 77 played arguably his best highlight of the 2020 season as he came out of the gates scorching hot by winning his first 3 appearances on Thursday, then closing it out in resounding fashion by collecting 3 more wins in the final performance on Sunday. In total, El Barba found the win column 10 times and finished as the second highest scorer among the entire roster with his impressive output of 55 fantasy points. As a $5 choice, the infamous yet lovable El Barba outscored 9 equally or higher priced Pelotaris, including Ron, who was priced at $9, and Ikeda, Carballo, and Anderluck, all valued at $7. With just $6 remaining, this team chose to round out its singles roster with the $4 player, Jedden. The former Kane and Super Bowl champ took full advantage of his substitute opportunities, filling the stat sheet with his 3 wins, 4 places, and 4 shows for a total of 35 fantasy points. Now, with just $2 remaining for a doubles team, Pelota Throwing Snowboarder went out on a limb by selecting one of the newly formed doubles pairings, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. This risky decision proved to be the ultimate difference maker as Cool Fitness and Ikeda shine throughout the doubles action, claiming 2 wins and 1 show. Their 12 fantasy points were the second most amongst the doubles teams, with only Ossier and Douglas priced at $3, finishing with a higher total. Pelota Throwing Snowboarder will receive a Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt plus the full $150 cash prize for their outright victory in Week 22. It's important to note that cash prizes will remain unlocked for the duration of the season as long as there are 150 or more active teams in the league. And it doesn't end there. If the league reaches 200 members, the weekly prize money will increase to $200. It's as easy as 1, 2, 3. Just sign up for free at fantasyhighlight.com, pick your players, and watch your progress on the Jai-Alai Channel. The more people who play, the more money to be won, so please help us spread the word. And remember, every week is a brand new chance to update your team and win. You can find more details regarding the Fantasy League on the Instagram page at Jai-Alai Channel or at fantasyhighlight.com.
And congratulations again to last week's Fantasy Jai-Alai winner. It was Roland H. Pelota Throwing Snowboarder. Congratulations, your prize should be on the way shortly. Full $150 cash prize headed your way. And now we're 3 minutes away from the start of that third game and that high five, which should be over 2,000 today. Well over. And we got one more announcement, important one, coming from Scott.
Well, yeah, let's judiciously use my 3 minutes here. It's sort of like in the presidential debates. I want to get my time in.
Oh my God! He went there, didn't he?
No, I'm not
He
going
went
there. No politics in highlight.
wait a
No.
second.
If I want to talk about the hold on, Stu. The high five, which is going to be way over 2,000, because I think there was a good carryover from yesterday, and what's there 18 an 1,800 bet interim. So we're looking good there. High five's been wonderful. And just keep carrying it over. We love that. And congratulate the winner of the fantasy as you did. I want to congratulate really Andrew and the entire team at the Jai-Alai Channel for the brilliance. Whole team, executive producer, and all the way down for Fantasy Jai-Alai. Far exceeding my expectations.
I told him. I'm on record. I don't think it'll work. Go ahead. Whatever you think.
Yeah, I was the same as you still. And now I'm hoping they're going to get to 200 next week. I think you got it back up to...
We're close. I think, we're back up over 170. So
which is outstanding.
So
kudos there. And then I know you guys will carry on discussing the other things, but the final announcement, which I think is really the most exciting for us, is we have confirmed that we will be playing Jai-Alai here at Magic City with our roster in February of 2021. We will have a 10-week season. February, March, and the first 2 weeks of April, playing 3 days a week. So we're really excited about that.
We're expanding the Magic City program, and magically my contract got signed before I heard about any of this. Right. So the performances don't start before 4 p.m., right?
Well, of course not. I think the ambidextrous brothers negotiated that into your contract, lefty and righty.
So we start at 4, but you have to be here at 10. What?
But no, this is super exciting, and I hope you guys will get a chance to talk about it throughout the weekend.
That's terrific.
One performance a day, 3 days a week. We're potentially looking at Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. That's about 95% confirmed. Monday, we've been asked by both international and domestic sites if we could play on Monday. We're going to be happy to, because it'll give us major exposure that we haven't had before, when there's less horse racing and dog racing and just sports in general. So I know you guys can talk about that later on. We're headed to Game 3 here and the kickoff of my favorite wager.
The high five.
The high five, and I'll know in about an hour if I need to crank the press on or if you guys are going to help carry it till at least 4 p.m.
So we'll try our best.
I'll be back with you guys later, and thanks very much, as always.
Thanks for joining us, Scott. Let's begin Game 3. Spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Juice is serving the red shirt of post 1. Asier receives in the blue of post 2. There's the serve. Our third game has begun. Juice came out to make the rebote. Just went off the side of his cesta. Point 2. Asier is first up on the board in our third game. Here's the white shirt of post 3, Vuelo. Point 2. In our next matchup, Asier will serve to the green shirt of post 4, Fred. Strong backhand by Fred. Rebote's out to the 7 line. Turned by Asier to the inside. Here's Fred. Catch by Asier. Fred from the 9 line. Asier, forehand. Rebote left side. Hits the overhead screen. Point 2. 2 has 3 points. Here is the black shirt of post 5, worn by El Barba. Picada, big bounce. Brought down by Assier. Strong forehand from the 6th line. Rebote is coming out. Point 5. 5 will now serve to the yellow shirt at post 6. That'll bring to the court number 24, Cool Fitness. Cool Fitness opens up on the left side. Catch by El Barba. Swing and a miss on the rebote, point 5. El Barba has 2 points. Here's the pink shirt at post 7, Diaz. Strong forehand throw by Diaz. He passes. Diaz from the left side. Winds up. There's the 2-all. That's what he's been looking to do. That scored perfect. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Jedden. Rebote 2-all. That's a bit too much. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the red shirt at post 1 is Juice. Juice on the backhand. Rebote. Not a rebote, rather. Just caught it. There's the rebote. Just missed on the left side of Juice. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 3. Here's Vuelo. Nice throw to the inside by Vuelo. Here's Jedden. Vuelo from the forehand. Forehand rebote saved with a light touch by Jedden. Good catch by Jedden. Reverse 2-all, I think we'll call that. Scores, point 8. Possible game point for the purple shirt at post 8. Jedden trying to stop him, Fred. Point in a perfect game in the purple shirt at post 8. Jedden. 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 8-2-5. Results are official for Game 3. Coming in first, post 8, Jedden. Taking second, post 2, Assier. Coming in third, post 5, El Barba. 8-2-5 is the official order of finish for Game number 3. We'll have your prices up in just a moment. $2 Quinella 2-8. That's first and second in any order. $22.20. The trifecta, first, second, and third place finishing. That's 8-2-5, 107.80. First number for today's high five, the number 8. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 4, 6 minutes away. Good luck.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury.
And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai. They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having to work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man.
Blood, sweat, and tears.
We got the streets on fire.
This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there was a trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you'd like to watch that for yourself, you can head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the highlight tab there, first button says Magic City Hustle. You click on that, it'll take you directly to the website. Or another way you can do it, you can just type in Magic City Hustle.
How are you doing that without looking?
Directly into your browser.
You're not looking.
I've got this script like in my head.
How many times have you seen
the Star
this thing?
Wars thing where like how they start the movie and they got like the whole premise and
In the beginning.
Yeah,
oh no,
right?
that's the Bible. Sorry.
So you've got the whole thing.
For
yeah.
some people.
You got the tab, click Magic City Hustle, or you type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. But either way you do it, it takes you to the same main page where you can then make a purchase of that film for $5. Yeah, I was kind of staring off into space while I was saying that.
It happens.
I was just distracted by this great
That's
practice.
how you know you're a professional highlight announcer. You're staring off, and words are just coming out, and hopefully they go with what they're supposed to
no
go
one is
with.
saying anything's wrong. And
No, you were fine. You were perfect, but that's why I threw a wrench into it.
But certainly, yes, but certainly check out Magic City Hustle. If you haven't yet, and you're watching and you're in the chat, at this point in the season,
It's worth the $5.
yeah, worth the $5.
No, believe me, we would give you the 2 years in, we would give you the promotion code if we have it. But I said, Scott, hey, how about a code so I can download it? He said, you can download it. It costs you $5. They accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express. I was like, but I'm in it. He said, yeah, thank you.
Employee
anyway,
discount.
Yeah,
Doesn't apply.
Yeah, the employee discount, non-existent.
Yes, certainly.
I've like downloaded on 3 different computers for people. So it's like I paid $15 for it instead.
Well, we'll have to talk off air.
Yes.
But we're back here now. 3 minutes, it says, till that fourth game. We start the pick 3 here in game 4. Couple scratches here to note if you're playing the pick 3. Game 5, post 6. Scratch Kubala, replace him with Douglas. That's game 5, post 6. Scratch Kubala, replace him with Douglas. And then game 6, post 6. Scratch Kubala and replace him with Jedden. So those are the 2 scratches that impact that early pick 3. And of course, we got that late pick 3 coming up, starting in game number 7. And that high 5, as Scott said a little bit, carryover was up over 1,000 headed into today, I believe. So add that 1,800 that was bet into it, looking at well over 2,000, somewhere in the 2,500, 2,700 range for that high 5 today. So perhaps that could be going to you. And who won that? Yeah, you had Jedden there out of post 8 winning that game 3. So I'm sure a lot of tickets still alive for that there. And while Scott was giving some announcements during that fantasy highlight, after the fantasy highlight video played, we forgot to talk about prize picks.
Please do.
Favorite, please. Well, of course,
The minute and 30-second version.
Yes, well, along with the Highlight Channel's free-to-play Fantasy Highlight. Of course, as you know, Fantasy Highlight has been picked up by one of the major players in fantasy sports, and that is PrizePicks.com. PrizePicks offers a unique fantasy sports platform that is totally different from our weekly drafts run by the Highlight Channel. PrizePicks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports every day. Now, for a limited time, they're offering special incentives for signing up. Go to prizepicks.com, type HI, that's J-A-I, into the referral code field when you sign up. And if you make a $100 deposit, Prize Picks will match that and put another $100 into your account. And here's Stu. It's the part where it gets more interesting.
It's all interesting.
Send us a picture of your computer or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HI at sign up, and you will qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai in 2020 or 2021. Wow, that is annoying. I don't know what they're banging on there with a gavel.
Pretend like they're children. If you don't pay attention, they'll eventually stop.
Well, we'll try to get through Prize Picks. So it's as simple as that. Just sign up at prizepicks.com. Use the referral code HI, J-A-I, when you sign up. And most importantly, make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can actually see the referral code field with the word HI, J-A-I, typed in it. So that's the screen before you click submit to sign up. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thejai-alaichannel.com. You'll automatically qualify for that double cash prize. Plus, you get that $100 bonus deposit match. It's a win-win. Sign up at PrizePicks, PrizePicks.com today. And that Prize Picks advertisement gives us right up to the start of that fourth game.
Let's begin Game 4. And the early pick 3, it's a spectacular 7 singles match, play to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Ben is serving, Jedden's receiving. Robote left side, saved by Ben. Here's Jedden stepping in at the 8 line. Great catch by Ben. Juggling ruled on the catch. Have to catch the ball and stop it. No juggling allowed. Point 2. Jedden first up on the board in our fourth game. Here's the white shirt at post 3, CRB. Ball tipped by Jedden at the sidewall, point 3. Green shirt at post 4, receiving. Here's Anderluck. The dreaded underserve in singles. Oh my. Point 4. In this matchup, Anderluck will serve to the black shirt at post 5, worn by El Barba. Robote comes to the 8 line, played on the forehand of Anderluck. That escaped to the outer screen, point 5. Here's the yellow shirt at post 6, Tennessee. Powerful backhand by Tennessee. Good catch by El Barba. Scoop by Tennessee. Robote left side by El Barba. Thrown off the court, point 6. Now receiving, pink shirt at post 7, Cool Fitness. Talking to the 12 line. Ball tipped off the serve, point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8 is Bueno. Powerful forehand by Bueno to the inside. Good catch by Tennessee. Got the backhand off in time. It stayed inside nicely. Robote left side by Tennessee. Catch by Backhand by Tennessee. Rebote left side by Bueno. It's a 2-all. Tennessee's outside to stop it. Tennessee returns a carom beautifully. Bueno stops it. Returns a carambola. That's caught by Tennessee and a great catch. Nice return to the inside. Well placed. Rebote forehand. Not made by Tennessee. 0.8. Other than that, well played point to close out the first round. The completion of the first round of play leaves all points double. First to return in the second round, Ben. Excellent catch by Ben off a good serve by Bueno. Powerful backhand follows. Bueno on the rebote, caught by Ben. Carom by Ben, catch by Bueno, almost 0.1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, Jedden. Ball tipped, 0.1. One on the board with 4 points. Here's post 3, CRB. Ben, powerful forehand to the inside. Scoop attempt missed by CRB, 0.1. Possible game point for the red shirt of post 1, Ben. Trying to stop him. Post 4, Anderluck. Over serve. Ball's got to land between the 4 and 7 line on the serve. That passes 7. Point goes to the 4. Play continues. 4 on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 5. Here's El Barba. Good pick up by Anderluck on the left side. Nice backhand. Catch by Anderluck on the forehand. Rebote off the court. 0.4. Possible game point for Anderluck here in the green shirt of post 4. On the court trying to stop him is Cool Fitness. What a serve by Anderluck to score for the win. Point and game to the green shirt of post 4, Anderluck. No playoff here. 1 places, 6 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-1-6. That serve was, had it clipped the side wall behind the 13 line, it would have been perfect. Next to that, it was perfect. $2 Quinello 1-4. That's first and second in any order. Return $16.40. The trifecta 4-1-6. $222.20. Lots of 2s in that trifecta. $2 wagered on 4 to win, returning $12 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Begins the scratch of Kubala. Kubala is scratched in all his scheduled appearances today. That affects Game 5. Game 5, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Douglas. Game 5, post 6, scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Douglas. Post time for Game 5 is just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of game number 5 here, for those new fans that perhaps missed this explanation video at the top of the program, but we got it for you again here that explains in simpler terms how Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And we're back here now, 5 minutes from game number 5. We do have a scratch here in this 5th game, as Stu said. Starts off a couple games in a row here. Actually, the rest of the program. Game 5, post 6. You're going to scratch Kubala, replace him with Douglas. Game 5, post 6, scratch Kubala, and replace him with Douglas. And so while we have a couple extra minutes here, we'll give you a rundown of those standings we've done here in week 23 thus far. We started off, it is the most unbalanced this standings sheet has looked here. A lot of guys been dominating. 4 wins for Ben, 4 wins for El Barba, 3 for Jedden, 3 for Ron, 2 for Ikeda, and then Anderluck just picked up his first win. Juice picked up one yesterday. Diaz got his first here today. I believe that was that first game, game number 1. And then Douglas, surprisingly off day for him yesterday. Only 1 in the win column for him to go along with 1 show. And then, as we said, yeah, still a lot of guys looking for win number 1. Diaz was looking for that first win. He got it. Anderluck was looking for win number 1. He got it there. And for Anderluck there, that's the first time he's been on the board here in week 23. So gets off the schneid there in pretty dominant fashion with the win. As good as you can do. First win of the week, 5 fantasy points for him. See if anybody else here looking for anything on the board. You have Vuelo, only other guy that is yet to get anything in the top 3 thus far. He's got nothing in his 7 appearances. And how that impacts the overall standings now, it's still much of the same as we've seen here this season. Douglas in first place, setting the pace, 141 wins. Ron still in second, 119 for him. Bueno at 84 holding on to third place, and Ben is now 6 behind Bueno, so that race for third is getting awfully tight here as we wind down this 2020 season. About a month and a half. Actually, closer to 2 months. We got about 7.5 weeks still in this season. 6 games separates third and fourth place, and then Jedden and El Barba are tied for 5th place, rounding out the top 5 there. And they're 12 behind Ben, so they're, let's see here, 18 games back of Bueno if they want to get in the money. But with games winding down here, they're going to have to rattle off some in a hurry. But El Barba seriously doing as well as he can if he wants to get in the money there. Still been playing well these past few weeks. I mean, going back to, we're going to skip week 21 where El Barba had 1 win. But outside of that, dating back to week number 19. Week 18 is the week he missed. Week 19 came back 5 wins. Week 20 came back with 5 wins. Week 21, he only had 1 victory. But last week came back 10, and then this week started off with 4 already with many games to go. So that just shows you how well El Barba's played. He's really flown up those championship single standings and put himself in a spot to perhaps make it at least a little bit interesting for that third and final bonus money slot. I mean, Bueno, he's got to take advantage of these earlier games. Certainly one of the favorites in games 4 and then game 5 when Douglas and Ron both aren't in that game because Douglas is substituting for the scratch Kubala. So Bueno's one of the contenders in that game if perhaps Douglas isn't playing. Got to get those wins, but El Barba, those early games, just keeps doing his part, catching, throwing, and it's a simple recipe for success. We keep saying it, but it's not doing anything too difficult, nothing crazy, just catching, just throwing, and give him credit. Simplified his game, and it really works.
Are you talking to me?
We're just talking about El Barba in general.
Oh, nice guy.
If you want, yeah, nice guy. Anything else to add about El Barba?
Yeah, if he throws that reverse 2-all again, I'm going to vomit. How's that? I don't care if he won with it. No, seriously, I'm going to throw up. I'm going to leave the mic on while I'm doing it. Reverse 2-all, I'm sorry.
No.
I have
one thing you can't get over. It's fair.
I got one pet peeve. We never taught anybody how to throw it. Then Ron came, scored with it, and he just saw the look of death on my face. I was like, what was that? He says, that's legal, right? Well, legal, yes. Good, no. Don't do it.
Legal isn't the lie. Yeah, right.
Okay, let's begin game number 5. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Ikeda. Our first matchup has Ikeda serving to Tennessee. There's the serve. Our 5th game has begun. Strong backhand by Tennessee. Low and hard to the inside. It's going to score for Ikeda, point 1. Ikeda first up on the board in our 5th game. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Jedin in his white ensemble. Jedin receives. Jedin on the backhand. Here's Ikeda from the 8 line. Strong backhand. Rebote forehand. Caught by Ikeda. Karam opens up and scores, point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's the green shirt, post 4, Anderluck. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points, serving to the black shirt at post 5. Here's Ron. Excellent catch by Ikeda. There's the backhand thrown from the 8 line. Rebote forehand by Ron. He passes to the Rebote. Rebote comes back on the sidewall, right where you want it to be. Point 5. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt at post 6, substituting for the scratched Kubala, number 13, Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Douglas. Costado to the inside. Ron on the run. He makes the Rebote save from the 10 line. Here's Douglas from the 7 line. Low and hard to the inside. What a second round effort by Ron to make that Rebote save. That was beautiful. Good catch by Douglas. Backhand. Catch by Douglas. Outside placement will score. That was a really well played point by both Douglas and Ron. Point 6. Receiving, pink shirt of post 7, Bueno. Forehand rebote by Douglas, catch by Bueno. Bueno sends it deep. Rebote forehand save by Douglas. Bueno moves up, catches it in the air. Low, hard backhand scooped up by Douglas and a great catch. Bueno coming flying off the side wall, turns to make the rebote, missed it. Point 6. Douglas with 2 points. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, we have Carballo. Rebote left side, clipped the side wall, scooped up by Carballo. Carom by Carballo. What a shot. Well thrown, landing in, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the blue at post 2, Tennessee. Rebote comes out, dead center of the court. Costado play to the inside. Rebote left side by Tennessee. Catch by Carballo. Rebote forehand, not playable at the 10 line, point 8. Carballo with 3 points, serving to the returning 3 post in the white shirt. We have Jedden. Catch by Carballo at the 10 line. That ball gets by Jedden and scores, point 8. Straight points to a possible game point here for the purple shirt at post 8, Carballo. Trying to stop him, Anderluck in the green at post 4. Catch by Anderluck. Backhand from the 10 line. Rebote comes low. Carballo sends it up. A little too high. That hit the overhead screen. Point 4. A well-played 5 points by Carballo. Anderluck's on the board with 2. Returning with 3 points, the red shirt of post 1, Ikeda. Anderluck from the forehand. Long carom. Well thrown and scoring, point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Ron. Backhand by Ron. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ron. Anderluck, rebote left side. Nicely thrown. Scoop by Ron. Low and hard, and that is a great catch by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Ron. Anderluck sets up at the 8 line. Forehand, carom rebote will score, point 4. Pink shirt of post 7 receives. Bueno, possible game point here for Anderluck. Ball tipped off the serve point and game to the green shirt of post 4, Anderluck. No playoff here. 8 places, 1 shows. 4-8-1 is the official order finish for Game 5. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Anderluck. Taking second, post 8, Carballo. Coming in third, post 1, Ikeda. 4-8-1 is the official order of finish. Guess some folks not believing it from the last game. $2 wagered on 4 to win returns $19.60. $2 Quinella 4-8, 45-20. Trifecta 4-8-1. That's first, second, and third place finishing $779.60. Up next, Game 6. Spectacular 7 scoring. Played to 7 points. Sorry, the sixth game is played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. It closes out the early pick 3. There is a scratch. Game 6, post 6. Scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedin. Game 6, post 6. Scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Jedin. Post time for Game 6. Now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
Outside placement from Poole. Massier goes back for the rebote diving, and that's a 2-ball and lands just in. That will score.
Line. Outside placement stopped by Willow. Willow plays it back. Bueno, what a rebote save on the left side. Karam stopped on the forehand of Jid. What a beautiful rebote. Jidden on the run, 2 bounces, scores. Back to the inside, Carballo goes. Douglas with the blind save. Just lobbed it up under his arm.
Man.
Rebote thrown beautifully. Anderluck gets out of the way. Rebote's back up. What a fine effort. This is a 2-ball. El Barba on the run. And it scores. Carballo picks the serve. Here's the reverse. That is a diving save by CRB. He somehow gets rid of it in time without holding it. Here's Anderluck. Carballo diving save. What a fantastic rebote thrown by Carballo. Diving save, it's up, it's in, it scores. That's why you never give up.
Big left side, takes an interesting hop, goes to the outside. There's Douglas. First play back to the inside, high bouncer. Carballo waits for it.
Wow.
Unbelievable rebote save.
Carballo's there. Sidearm Karam, split placement. Kubala up at the 5 line. Willow That's in play. That is absolutely in play.
And folks, that was a collection there of the top 10 rebotes from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai. We are now 2 minutes away from the start of Game 6, 2-minute warm. It ends the pick 3 6 game. Already over. This has been...
The early pick 3's over, which means that
quick. This is Game 6.
That's right. See, when Scott's here, that's why I asked Scott to join us. Where
Scott,
you been?
we want to get out of here.
It's like, come on, join. I mean, player. Oh, look, Scott behind the back wall. See, I can catch and throw. I can catch and throw. I can catch and throw. See that first game, no one missed a ball.
See, I would think the opposite. I would think, boss comes in, guys stiffen up a little bit, get tighter, and don't catch as well. But it seriously is the opposite. You come in here, those earlier games, you saw a difference from even yesterday. Yeah. Catching, throwing, just everything was.
But what that tells you is, I'm not gonna. This isn't gonna be a test because I know what the answer is in my head. What that tells you is that the mental part of the game and the concentration part of the game is as important as I've suggested that it is. Because when you do now, that doesn't mean that you're going to win every point. It doesn't mean that. Look at what happened with Carballo and Douglas before.
Yeah.
Carballo threw a carom that God couldn't have gotten to. I mean, that carom was perfect.
Right.
Douglas was caught flat-footed in the middle of the court. That is going to happen. That's not a deficit by that. That's not a problem that Douglas didn't read his feet when he was lining up to throw and see that he was throwing a carom, or he didn't read his body. It wasn't that was just a beautifully thrown carom. So that is going to happen, but concentration is just such a huge part of the game. Okie dokie, let's say we get this thing started.
Game 6 closes out that early pick 3. Good luck.
We're ready to begin our 6th game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. Played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, Bueno. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Carballo. Bueno serves. Our 6th game has begun. Catch by Bueno. Low and hard to the inside. Off the tip of Carballo's cesta it goes. Point 1. Bueno first up on the board in our 6th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Anderluck. Bueno on the catch. There's the backhand. Caught in the air by Anderluck. Low and hard to the inside. Picked up by Bueno. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Bueno's there. Anderluck from the right side. Cortada. Caught by Bueno. Bueno from the left side. Goes deep. Rebote saved by Anderluck at the 9 line. That's a tough play. Here's Bueno winding up. Hard to the inside. One-handed grab by Anderluck is in play on the return. Strong backhand by Bueno. Good effort by Anderluck to try to get that ball. Point 1. There's the green shirt of post 4. Douglas. And a little cut in the tape on that ball, so smooth it out, send it back out. Bueno's on the board with 2 points, serving to the green shirt of post 4. Once again, here's number 13, Douglas. Point 4. Now receiving, black shirt at post 5, Ron. Excellent catch by Ron. Big backhand. Forehand rebote saved by Douglas. Here's Ron. Winds up. Costado to the outside. Scores. Well thrown. Point 5. That'll bring to the court the yellow shirt at post 6, Jedin. That backhand hit the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 5. In this matchup, Ron serves to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Rebote coming way out. Ben reads the rebote well, makes the return. Here's Ron. Low and hard to the inside, passing on the left side and scoring. Point 5. Ron's on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. To complete the first round of play, we have Ikeda. Rebote left side by Ron. Clipped the overhead screen. That's out of play. Point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, the blue at post 2, Carballo. Scoop by Ikeda. Scoop attempt, tipped by Carballo. Point 8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Anderluck. Catch by Anderluck. Here's Ikeda. Point 8. Straight points for possible game point here for Ikeda. Trying to stop him. Post 1, Bueno. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Bueno. Ikeda, strong throw to the inside. Rebote left side by Bueno. Scoop by Ikeda. Hard throw to the inside. Bueno on the run. Going for the blind save. Missed it. Point and a perfect game to the purple shirt at post 8. Ikeda. 8 wins it. 5 places. 1 shows. Unofficial order finish. 8-5-1. Results from Game 6 are official. Coming in first, post 8, Ikeda. Taking second, post 5, Ron. Coming in third, post 1, Bueno. 8-5-1 is the official order finish for game number 6. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. And yes, there was a question about tape and the ball. And yes, the balls come plastic. We put 2 layers of electrical tape on them. It's funny, I was trying to think about the first time that I ever saw the electrical tape. I was in boarding school in Connecticut and had never been to the Milford Amateur Court. And I went to the Milford Amateur Court, And on the hardball, they used electrical tape as opposed to goat skin. First time that I'd ever seen it. With the consistency of the front wall and the synthetic cest in the sidewall, it creates the same amount of grip as a slightly worn pelota. So, very good.
Effective.
Our $2 pick 3, 448, all three numbers returning $490.60. $2 wagered on 8 to win, returning $22. $2 Quinella 5-8, that's first and second in any order, $36.20. Trifecta 851 151.40. Up next, the game Scott loves so much. The ever-dangerous doubles at Magic City. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points, points doubling after the first round of play. And the doubles championship has not started yet, but last doubles championship of the year will begin next Thursday. Teams announced. Won't confuse you with them now, similar to the ones that you're seeing. Game 7 is played to 7 points, points double after the first round of play. There's Scratch, Game 7, Post 3. Scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Fred. Game 7, Post 3. Scratch Kubala, replace Kubala with Fred. Post time for Game 7 is now 7 minutes away. I heard that he made a fresh $15,000 in prize money for that tournament.
$15,000?
That's right, $10,000 for first place, $5,000 for second place. Split, of course, between the championship teams. That's the second time he's done that this year. If not for our issues with Corona, we would have had 3 tournaments this year. So you take that, plus... Sorry, I got distracted by the conversation behind me, which was kind of funny. But so you take that, plus you take the singles championship. $15,000 for first place, $10,000 for second, $5,000 for third. So if you win a couple doubles and you win the singles, plus $150.25 is prize money for our games, plus the base, you do pretty well here at Magic City.
Not bad.
Top player topped out over 100 last year.
When we've talked about that, one of the
consistently. Hey, look, if you can consistently make between $50,000 and $100,000 playing Jai-Alai, God bless you.
In 2020 as well.
Oh, in 2020, the fact we're still playing? No, that is just, it's tremendous.
Yeah,
I mean, it's really tremendous. No, Magic City is firmly behind this program, completely behind the program. And look, we talk about this. It's that, look, the remuneration is equal across the board. Everybody is on an equal playing field, from the quote-unquote worst player, whoever that is, to the quote-unquote best player, whoever that is. Everything else is one on the court. Everything else is one on the court.
Yeah. And that's a nice way, like the incentive-laden...
Well, I used to yell that at the players in the first year. When it's like, no, look, there's a pile of money sitting out on the court. Every day, you have to go out and get it.
Right.
You have to go out, so whether you're motivated by money, whether you're motivated by the competition, everybody's got different, everybody who does, that's one thing that's always made Jai-Alai interesting as far as wagering on it, is that they're all individuals. Before they get here and after they leave here, they have all the same issues that we all have. Everyone always has. Joey, no matter who it was, or Bea back in the day, they're all completely, entirely
Human
normal
beings,
people.
Yeah,
they were just...
They just happen to be really good at throwing and catching and playing Jai-Alai.
And as our guys get better, it's good to see. And another thing about this program also is that those guys had a certain mystique associated with them because they were always kept behind the screen. There was no access to them. Like once a year they would run out. Maybe we would have autograph sessions, but for the longest time there was absolutely no contact between the audience and the players. And here at Magic City, when we do have an audience here, when the performance is done, first thing Tennessee does is walk out and say hi to everybody.
I'm done playing. Yeah, maybe I'll go home to the wife and get... Nope, I'm just going to schmooze with the fans.
Look, when we open up the place again, when we can safely open up to the fans, we hope it'll happen this year. It may not, but it does happen this year. Please don't ask to see me. I'm so flattered that that folks like the product. They really do. I'm really a behind the scenes type of person. I really am.
I think both of us. Yeah, we'll stay back here.
It's
I think if they were to come in here, we would definitely have this layer of, their screen would be here, and it'd be.
And there's a security guard that sits there to make sure that no one comes back and say, "Wait a second,
Stu's personal bodyguard.
I want to talk to someone about this. I bet on him, and he dropped the ball, and you were betting that he wasn't going to drop the ball. That's why it's called gambling."
Heard it all. Those stories, those always get me. I bet on this guy.
Some of the complaints?
Complaints about it.
Oh, well, someone we saw earlier in there, I think that was a brilliant comment, actually, that someone wrote about the tape.
Yeah.
So they can see the numbers. I'm telling you, I've been told that. What's he looking at the ball for? He wants, it's handmade.
Yeah.
He's literally checking the thread. Maybe he needs to throw the ball to the judge to see if the ball needs to come out. Here, he's checking the tape as it hits something.
The only thing it could possibly be is there has to be numbers right.
And we're geniuses. We use 2 layers of tape. The first layer is one color. The second layer is a second color. So if you see color coming through, you know that it's a little worn.
That's how you know. It's like a Tootsie Pop. That's how you know when it's done.
Really?
It was good.
That was excellent, Andrew.
Thank you.
That had all the randomness that Scott really enjoys. That was awesome.
Well, it's fun. You get to the center and then discolors a little bit. Yeah.
They still have that commercial running. I know it runs on and off.
The one with the owl?
Yeah. They still have that commercial.
I haven't seen it in a while, but
look,
that's a good one. Even I remember that.
If it lasts from my childhood to your childhood, you know it's a good commercial.
Yeah, that had to be a good one.
How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Yeah, I don't know if many
1,
others.
2, 3. 3.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good.
I haven't heard that in
I got
a while,
the crunch in
that
there,
was,
too.
Yeah, I got the visual in my head. It's
good luck trying to get that out.
Well, you talked about, committed to the program. As Scott said, I mean, the biggest announcement is we're going 10 weeks. February, March, April.
I don't know how happy I am about that. I didn't hear anything about a 4 p.m. start.
He didn't get into the details.
Yeah, notice how he convenently missed that, right?
Yeah,
just came in and said, by the way, these months where you're normally sitting with a cocktail watching, where I'm just sitting back, cocktail, sunglasses.
You're going to have to cancel that trip to the
ocean.
Caymans. I heard you were going December 5th and 6th. Now
Please, apparently I signed a contract about this too. It's like, hello, where did I sign?
Must have been the same day that you said about the throw on the court with the 50 likes.
Here we go. What, you and Brian are in cahoots? It's like I read it. I need to hear it from you. I sit next to you. Yes, I know, before the end of the year. Just to see if I can do it. I don't even know what the point is. Well, everybody said he used to have such a pretty serve. I did. 25 years ago, 30 years ago, yeah, it was great.
Michael Jordan still got a good jumper. We want to see it.
Okay,
still.
Big difference between what I did and what Michael Jordan did. How about we start this game before it gets any more bizarre?
Please.
Let's begin game number 7. A spectacular 7 doubles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1, we have Jedden and Ben. Receiving the blue, post 2, Aussier and Douglas. Jedden serves. We begin game 7. Scoop attempt missed in the backcourt. Point 2. 2 first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts at post 3. We have Juice in the front court. And the backcourt substituting for the scratched Kubala is Fred. Juice picks the serve, rifles the backhand. That's a catch by Douglas. Robote forehand, we have a swing and a miss at the 8 line. Point 2. Here are the green shirts of post 4, Bueno and Tennessee. Excellent catch by Aussier midcourt. Nice backhand. Robote comes to the forehand of Bueno. Went up a little too high, hit the overhead screen, point 2. 2 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 5, the black shirts. We have El Barba and Andrew Luck. Powerful forehand by Andrew Luck. Good catch by Douglas. Excellent catch by Andrew Luck at the 13 line. Douglas calls for the catch, makes it, rifles it back. El Barba gets in there. Good catch. Backhand 2-all caught in the air by Asier. Asier goes deep. Rebote comes to El Barba. El Barba throws a 2-all. That lands in and scores point 5. Here are the yellow shirts of post 6, Diaz and Carballo.
I couldn't tell from my angle.
Carballo from the forehand. Hard to the inside. Ball tip, point 6. In this matchup, Diaz will serve to the pink shirts of post 7, worn by CRB and Ron Ron. Ron Ron moves in to make the catch. Hard backhand. Caught in the air by Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Rebote left side by CRB. Carballo winds up. Rifles it. Catch by Ron Ron. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand just above the pad by Carballo. Ron Ron drops it low to the back wall. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Scoop attempt missed. Had a lot of Carballo in his face there. Couldn't get by him. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round of play and receive, wearing the purple shirts of post 8, Cool Fitness and Ikeda. Long carom, stopped by Diaz on the forehand. Diaz flips it back. Good catch by Ikeda back at the 10 line. Catch by Carballo. Long carom, lands in, and scores. Point 6. 6 on the board with 3 points. Here's the red shirts of post 1. We have Jedden and Ben receiving. Powerful backhand, caught in the air by Carballo. Nice backhand by Carballo, caught by Jedden. Jedden goes deep. Carballo from the 13 line on the forehand. Long carom does not open up, but it does score point 6. Straight points to a possible game point here for the yellow shirts of post 6, Diaz and Carballo. Trying to stop them, post 3, Juice and Fred. Fred throws the carom. Diaz makes the catch. Hard throw by Diaz, caught in the air by Fred. Fred to the inside. Carballo makes the catch back at the 13 line. Long carom does not open up, but it scores again. That's point and a perfect game to the yellow shirts of post 6, Diaz and Carballo. No playoff here. 2 places, 5 shows. Unofficial order finish, 6-2-5 for an uneventful 7th game. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 6, Diaz and Carballo. They had a perfect game. Taking second, post 2, Asier Douglas. Coming in third, post 5, El Barba and Andrew Luck. 625 is the official order finish. I have your prices up in just a moment. Here's your moment. The high five carries over. 844, 86. 4 of 5 numbers returning a whopping $774.80. High five carryover, $1,903 even. Still guaranteed at a minimum $2,000, but we'll add whatever's wagered at the 4 o'clock performance to that, and that will be the new jackpot.
Yeah.
$2 wagered on 6 to win, returning $20.40. $2 Quinella 2-6. That's first and second in any order. $26.20. Trifecta 625. That's first, second, and third place finishing $207.60. 2 games left in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Games 8 and 9. That's in advance of the 4 p.m. performance today. Game 8 up next. Spectacular 7 scoring. Post time for game number 8 is just 6 minutes away. Good luck.
I know I'm better at singles. I have more success in singles, but I learn more from doubles. I walk away with a lot more life lessons, and they stick with me, I'm telling you, late into the night, and those lessons they've stuck with me. Doubles it's kind of like, what do you want and what do you need? Playing doubles, you're definitely having to trust on each other. You're trying to rely on each other, and it's just a lot like a marriage. It's compromise. It's days where you're like, wow, this person's crazy, but maybe you can't express that. You can't tell them that. You got to tell them, hey, I'm with you. I'm gonna stick by you. You know, I got your back. You know, no worries. Even though maybe in your head you're like, what was this person thinking? You know, like they say, as iron sharpens iron, so friend sharpens friend. And that's what you find in doubles. You find that, you know, you and your partner, you make each other better. And it's hard, but you walk out a better person.
You're a sportsman, aren't you? Sort of. You like Jai-Alai? I like the way it's spelled. Me too. Yes, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glenn, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Oh, the kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Chunk Dunkirk, incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor? Incontinent Jai-Alai instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and Jai-Alai enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And we're now back here 4 minutes till that 8th game. Look at that Ocho combination there. Yesterday, big news. We did get 7 out of 8 on that Ocho.
And apparently it would have been hit. The story goes, everybody's got a story, but this story's pretty reliable.
This one's believable.
This one's believable. That was a possible game point on the front end that resulted in the lack of win, but the other ones hit exact. That's why I don't bet. I would find that frustrating.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you would?
Yes, I would. Yes, I would. Yes, I'd be sitting there rubbing my hands. Oh, I got this $3,000 spent. I got this $3,000 spent. He overserved, damn it. I want to see the manager. Why did he overserve?
It's a good point. It takes a lot of frustration out of it.
That's why we have an over and underserve. It's like one of those things you got to do. Happens. Sorry.
Now,
if you have players that are played to play professionally, shouldn't they always serve it between the 4 and 7 line? Yes, they should. Next question.
Professional basketball players, you would think, should always make
Shouldn't
free
they
throws.
always throw it in the... Yeah, how do they miss a free throw? I mean, that's what they get paid bajillions of dollars to do.
How does a quarterback miss a throw? Yeah.
Exactly. They also get paid bajillions.
Yeah.
We don't pay bajillions. We pay well. And some good conversation in there about Hartford and Chamella. Chamella, you know...
Stu Mella.
Well, before my time. You know, Chamella obviously started I believe it was late 50s in Miami. I believe he was on the 58 or 59 roster and played into his 50s, and at the time held the record. Then we had a player with the World Jai-Alai / Florida Gaming Organization. Also played at, it must be something about Hartford, because he finished at Hartford, then came to play with us down in Miami. Danny, the amazing Danny, French front quarter. Finished his career actually with me in Fort Pierce. True gentleman. Danny was a complete true gentleman, total professional. He played into his 50s. And if I'm not I definitely don't want to be part of that conversation, though, just or whatever. That's got...
We'll turn off the mic.
Yeah, that's got ugly written all over it. And if I'm not mistaken, I believe that Oratio played into his early 50s at Miami. Or he was, or was 50.
So there's only a handful of guys that 50 is really, if you make it to 50, that's...
It used to be 40 was it. If you saw a player in his 40s, like in the 80s and 90s, you'd never... That's why Chimelo was the first to make it into his 50s. Now, obviously, you could still go back to Spain and throwing the ball around and practicing and keeping in shape. And in North Miami, of course.
That's that's impressive. They moving around at that age. Morton Anderson, the kicker, played many years. I don't know how many years he played for a lot of teams. That's one of the older football players I know, but the kicker, you just go out there, you kick. It's a lot less physically taxing on the body than stopping, starting, throwing as hard as
until
you
get run over and hit and tackled and that stuff. Oh, well, you can't rough the kicker, right?
See, he played in an era where it was a little bit more physical with the kickers. Now, if you blow on them, it's 15 yards, and they keep the ball in first down, and
and with 1 minute to go, some questions there. We'll take actually before the 9th game, as far as the best front quarter and back quarter that I have ever seen, and we'll leave Joey out. That's a good question.
Very good question.
No,
there's those old debates.
Obviously they know R is sitting next to me, so they're going to ask. So I guess the question is, who is better, R or Mitch? Difficult question. Let's move on. Game number 8 is a spectacular 7 singles match. It played 7 points, point double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Ben. Receiving in the blue of post 2 is Jedden. Jedden substitutes for Kubalo. Ben serves. Game 8 begins. Excellent catch by Ben. Nice reach. Back to the inside he goes. Here's Jedden. Catch by Ben at the 11 line. Long carom. Jedden's on it. Stops it. Returns it from the forehand. This ball's going to the outside. Ben's there. Makes the rebote save. Hit the rail just on the top of the wall, which is out of play. Well played. First point by Jedden and Ben. Point goes to the 2. Here is the white shirt of post 3, Ron. Rebote left side by Ron to the inside. Backhand by Jedden. Catch by Ron, and the soft touch on the 2-all will score beautifully. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4, worn by Carballo. Carballo comes strong from the forehand to the inside. Rebote, played by Ron. Wow. Tejada, when it's thrown right, it works. That was well thrown by Carballo, point 4. Tough to throw here at Magic City. Carballo just did that well. Here's the black shirt of post 5. Ikeda receives. Carballo from the 9 line. Back to the inside. Ball tipped by Ikeda. Took his eye off the ball. Point goes to the 4. Carballo's on the board with 2 points. Here's post 6 in the yellow shirt, Douglas. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Point 4. Pink shirt, post 7. Bueno receives. Fine catch by Carballo. Backhand from the 10 line. Low to the back wall. Rebote to the inside by Bueno. Beautifully thrown. That's a nice catch by Carballo. Rebote left side. Clip the side wall. Carballo moves up. Takes it in the air. Takes a peek. Rifles it back. It scores. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 8. Anderluck. Anderluck comes strong from the right side. Rebote left side by Carballo. Opens up and scores. Beautifully thrown. Point 4. 4 on the board with 4 points, giving Carballo a possible game point. We've completed the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round is Ben in the red shirt. Scoop, missed, point 1, play continues. Puts Ben on the board with 2 points, serving again to the blue of post 2, worn by Jedin. Rebote left side by Ben. Catch by Jedin. Throw to the inside. Here's Ben from the 10 line. Catch by Ben. Jedin's out of the way. Back to the inside he goes. Here's Jedin from the 9 line. Rebote left side by Ben. Ball missed on the forehand of Jedin. Point 1. Ben's on the board with 4 points, serving to post 3. Here's Ron. Over serve. Knew it when he threw it. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points, serving the returning 5 post. Here's Ikeda. Catch by Ron. Forehand to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. Outside placement. Read by Ron. Stopped by Ron. Ron took a quick peek to the inside. Here's Ikeda on the backhand. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch. Switch from the left side to the right side. Missed it. Point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt at post 3. Ron. Trying to stop him in the yellow shirt at post 6. Douglas. Powerful backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron. That hit the overhead screen. Point 6. Play continues in our 8th game. 6 on the board with 2 points, serving to post 7. Bueno. Rebote forehand saved by Douglas. He's back up. He's out of the way. Bueno has it on the forehand. Throws the carom. That scores. Point 7. Back and ready to receive in the 8 post. The purple shirt. We have Anderluck. Over serve. Point 8. Anderluck on the board with 2 points. Returning with possible game point is the green shirt at post 4, Carballo. Excellent catch by Carballo off a good serve by Anderluck. Rebote forehand by Anderluck, catch by Carballo. Back to the inside it goes. Anderluck forehand, Rebote just missed. Point and game to the green shirt of post 4, Carballo. 3 places, 1 shows. Unofficial order of finish 4-3-1. Coming in first, post 4, Carballo. Taking second, post 3, Ron. Coming in third, post 1, Ben. 4-3-1 is the official order of finish for Game 8. And we'll have your prices up in just a moment. Moment's up. $2 wagered on 4 to win, returning $19.60. Quinella, first and second in any order. That's 3-4, $22.80. Trifecta, first, second, and third place finishing 4-3-1, $240.80. The Mighty Ocho, 458, 44, 864. 5 of 8 numbers returning $97.60. There's $1,231.60. Bet into that Mighty Ocho jackpot. Let's not forget that jackpot is guaranteed at $3,000. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is this Matinee Performances, 9th and final game. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match, played at 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. There is a scratch. Game 9, post 2, scratch Kubala. Plays Kubala with Jedden. Game 9, post 2, scratch Kubala. Plays Kubala with Jedden. Post time for Game 9 is just 6 minutes away.
And as Stu said, it is that superfecta 9-point singles match to close out the action here in this first Matinee performance. But don't worry, got a lot more highlight to go here still. 9 more games beginning at 4 p.m. But to explain some of the differences between those Spectacular 7 and Spectacular 9 scoring games, because this 9th one is Spectacular 9, we got a video that will clear everything up for you. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer, and also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent, and don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about Jai-Alai is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And folks, you got the Spectacular 9 video and Carballo there. First win for him here in week 23. Carballo, just 1 win for him last week. 2 weeks ago, didn't get any, so he's been knocking on the door, hasn't been able to close out those games, and it just seems that he's gotten game points so many times, and just one little thing happens here or there. And we saw earlier in that 6-game diving Rebote threw it kind of up into that overhead screen, which cost him that one, but gets it done there in Game 8. Playing much better than he has over these past couple of weeks, and that's good to see for Carballo.
Yes, he has. An interesting comment brought up, as we said just beforehand. There's some discussion on Tiger's board as well. about the best. And the best is always going to be subjective. It's always going to be subjective because there are people who experienced walking into a highlight fronton when there were 100 people there, when there were 75 people there, and when there were 11,000 people there, which of course is going to cloud your view. So your own personal experience is, so there are people who watched Jai-Alai, Miami Jai-Alai in the late 50s and early 60s, throughout the 60s through the lockout, not a strike, but a lockout in 1968, who say that that was the best Jai-Alai of all time, that the young Chiruka, Chamela, Bengoa, Gisasola, Orbea, of course, Warita, that they were the best. Then, of course, there's the group that says that that young generation of Joey, Remen, Uriarte, both who played down here in Florida and as well as some in Connecticut. Remen, of course, that they were the best. They were the best front quarters.
Yeah.
You know, realistically, you have to separate the eras. You know, one discussion about, like, so the best that I saw personally was in the late 80s before the strike at Miami Jai-Alai.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Talked about that. Yeah. That was fantastic highlight. Even after the strike, even in the 90s, when you still had R after he came back after the strike, he was injured with his knees, but still, it was he and Michelena in that singles game was just phenomenal to watch. Who was better? Arguably, Ara was the more natural of the two players. Mitch worked really hard for it. Mitch had 4 years without Ara there, so that's how those years went. Yeah.
That's really how those years went. But, you know, when you talk about Goico now, for instance, you know, so is Goico the best singles player of all time? Don't know, to be honest with you. You know, I obviously signed Goico's contract when he came from Orlando to Miami. So I've watched Goico since he first came to Florida from Newport. Brought he and his brother Luis as a package deal from Orlando to Miami. So I've always admired Goico's play. You know, by comparison, there are people who watch traditional high and say, oh no, it's dirty. He holds the ball and he takes 3 steps and, well, okay, but still. So as far as singles go, so if you took Goico in his prime, because Goico's now coming into his 20th year of being number one, and that says a lot as well.
20 years,
he was there at the tail end of Michelena and et cetera. I mean, so, you know, so if you take Goico in his prime, you take Chiruka, a backcourter, in his prime. But Chiruka had a terrific singles record at Miami Jai-Alai before the 68 lockout.
Yeah.
And Chiruka was just phenomenal, one of the best backquarters of all time. Much different backquarter than Lopez. Lopez, obviously bigger and stronger, playing now currently, I would imagine, the top-ranked backcourt in the world right now. So if you take these guys and put them all together in their prime, different styles of Jai-Alai, that the Chiruka generation will look at this generation as entirely holding the ball. So it is very difficult to say. But the best that I saw was Miami Jai-Alai prior to the strike in 86, 87, 88.
Very interesting.
Okie dokie. Game 9. Spectacular 9 superfecta match. Played in 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Offering today's only superfecta wagering opportunity in advance of the 4 p.m. performance. Serving in the red shirt at post 1 is Anderluck. Receiving the blue at post 2 is Jedden. There's the serve. We begin game 9 with an ace. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3, Ikeda. Ikeda from the left side. Goes deep. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ikeda. Anderluck fires one to the inside. Rebote left side by Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck. Anderluck winds up. Fires it low and hard to the inside. That's scooped up on the forehand of Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck. Rebote forehand missed. Point 3. Here is the green shirt of post 4, number 12, Ron. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Ron. Ikeda on the left side from the 9 line. Scoop by Ikeda. Outside placement caught the top of the pad, and the pad is bad. Point 4. Black shirt at post 5. Carballo receives. Nice backhand by Carballo. Clipped the sidewall, went out a little bit. Scoop by Carballo. Costado. Scooped. The scoop attempt missed by Ron. Point 5. That'll bring to the court. Yellow shirt of post 6 worn by Ben. Rebote Tejada. Ben was ready for it. Stops it. Throws the forehand hard. Overthrows it. Feeds Carballo the rebote on the forehand. Rebote left side by Ben. That clears the overhead screen nicely. Carballo backing up to the 11 line. Winding up with the Tejada from the 11 line. That's ballsy and almost didn't work, but it did. Point 5. On the court, ready to receive, pink of post 7, Douglas. Nice backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand, Karam Rebote. One of the most difficult shots in Jai-Alai. That one missed. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, Bueno. Oh my God, he's back. Bueno on the backhand, goes deep. Ball tipped by Douglas, trying to pull it from the sidewall, point 8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return on the blue of post 2, Jedden. Big backhand to the outside. Bueno on the rebote. Ooh. Tejada rebote just inside and scoring. Point 8. Bueno on the board with 3 points, serving the returning 1 post. In this matchup, we have Bueno serving to Anderluck. Big, powerful right side by Anderluck, goes wall to wall. Bueno turns that rebote from the 4 line. Anderluck's there. Throw to the inside. Here's Bueno. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Catch by Anderluck. Bueno, left side rebote, clipped the sidewall. Anderluck was ready for it. Rifles the forehand, home to score. Point 1. One on the board with 3 points. Here's post 3, Ikeda. What a serve by Anderluck. Just over. Flirt with that overserve line can be risky. Otherwise, pretty. Point 3. 3 on the board with 3 points. Serving to post 4. Ron. Point 4. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6, Ben. Backhand by Ben. Into the Chula. Ron digs it out on the forehand rebote. Good catch by Ben. He maneuvered around Ron like Ron wasn't even standing there. Rebote forehand by Ron. That one missed. Point 4. 4 on the board with 5 points. But remember, 9 points needed to win a superfecta game. Ron doesn't seem to have been injured too bad by Ben. Here's post 5, Carballo. Rebote comes to the left side of Ron. Hard throw to the inside. Good catch by Carballo. Backhand is up. Rebote left side by Ron to the inside. Catch by Carballo. No. Ugh. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirt of post 4, Ron. Trying to stop him. Post 7, Douglas. There's Douglas on the backhand. Catch by Ron. Ron puts it back to the inside where it scores for the win. Point and game to the green shirt of post 4, Ron. 4 wins it. 8, 1, and 3 will play off for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th place, as this is a superfecta game. 8 first serves to 1. Catch by Anderluck. Powerful forehand thrown wall to wall by Anderluck. The rebote, however, by Bueno is off the court, point 1. Possible place point for post 1, Anderluck. Trying to stop him, post 3, Ikeda. Low and hard. Off the serve. Ikeda makes the catch handily at the 12 line. Here's Anderluck. He goes deep from the forehand. Rebote right side by Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck at the 9 line. Hard throw to the inside. Scooped up by Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Anderluck. Catch by Ikeda. Carom by Ikeda. Opens up and scores. Well thrown. Point 3. 8 automatically takes the quad. We'll turn around now. 3 serves to 1. This is for 2nd and 3rd place. Anderluck from the forehand. Powerful forehand thrown again wall to wall. Nice rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Anderluck. Hard throw to the inside. Ball ruled tip off the scoop attempt. Point and place to post 1. 3 shows. Unofficial order finish 4-1, 3-8. Your prices will be up in a moment. Official results from Game 9. Coming in first, post 4, Ron taking second, post 1, Anderlock. Coming in third, post 3, Kada taking the quad, post 8, Bueno. 4-1-3-8 is the official order finish for Game 9. 10-cent Super 4138, $96.76. $2 Quinello 1-4, that's first and second. In any order, $23 even. The trifecta 413, $138.60. The pick 3, 644, all three numbers returning 586.40. Quite a performance, actually, from beginning to end. The play was tremendous.
Yeah, great play. Couple of guys. We said Diaz got a win. Carballo got back in the win column. We'll take it a look.
Yeah, but then turned around and tried to throw 2 Dejadas from like the 10 line. It's like, dude, seriously. I know our court's only 120 feet, but please. I mean, you're good, but not that good.
Yeah.
You're not 10-line Dejada good.
And I think people have nailed it right on the head there. He sometimes is his own worst enemy out there on the court. If he can just, I mean, seriously, just throw it up against the wall, he can make almost any catch anybody can make here.
The first year I was a little bit more rude with that. I said, look, just take the ball out of your cesta and hand it to your opponent and walk off the court.
Just if you're going to do that, just...
But I've mellowed. So what do you say we do this again at 4 o'clock? So that's... Wow, we ended early. It's only 2:18.
Quick.
Wow.
We were slowed down in those later games.
Scott's presence scared the hell out of them.
Yeah.
Scared them to death. They finished. They got out of here. They're... Wow.
Like the quicker we're done, the quicker he's gone, the less he gets to watch us. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Okie dokie. So we'll be back at 4 p.m. with 9 more games of exciting highlight action here at Magic City. That, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Friday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again at 4 p.m. when we'll play 9 more action-packed games. We do hope you enjoyed today's highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel on YouTube if you've not done so already, and let us know your thoughts and any questions you might have in the live chat. Occasionally we'll glance down and respond. Sometimes we won't. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Jai-Alai, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 4 p.m. So goodbye. So we can see you back here this afternoon at Magic City Jai-Alai.